Sound good? Okay, we're ready. Do we want to start now?
I am so tired of him telling us what to do. When you become famous podcaster, you can tell us what to do, Randy.
Just fucking acting like you.
Wow. He just fucking flipped us off.
You just flipped off the kitty cam.
Little does he know that
Can you turn your fucking cell phone off,
that's
Randy?
edited by me.
I'm joking.
What was that noise?
Oh my God, he just looked at me so seriously.
Wait.
I'm fucking kidding.
Whose
It's
phone
fucking
was that?
hilarious. I don't know. It's clearly his phone, but he's like, I don't know. Maybe it's my neighbor's phone.
It was Kitty's phone. Kitty.
It was Kitty's phone. It's getting ready to send an orb down to take him into the sky.
He's like, oh shit, I forgot to turn off my cocksucking phone. Can I take this thing off? There's like hairs.
You know, Randy just wants you to shut the fuck up.
It puts hair on me. You see those hairs sticking off? You ain't got to buy nothing.
Okay. There's hair on it.
And it tickles me. It tickles me like
Randy's
this.
like, I got a fucking cat, okay? Shut the fuck up, guys.
I love it. I love Kitty and I love his hair, but on my lips it tickles me. It feels like I'm muff diving.
So you're telling me you don't kiss your cats?
Yeah, but not while I'm trying to talk in a microphone.
Man. Do you think Randy's fed up with us?
He's so fed up he had to put his glasses on.
I said, hey, Randy, can you turn your fucking phone off? And he looked at me like he was a little kid. And he goes, it is off.
Remember last week when Randy thought we were firing him?
When we were like, hey, we're going to record a podcast in Arkansas, which we didn't.
We had too much shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just the trampoline park alone exhausted me, and I didn't do anything but sit there.
Well, I had the greatest backflip ever, and
not one backflip, many backflips.
Yeah, if any of you guys didn't see, there was incredible raw live footage of me at a trampoline park in Libbie's vlog. So yeah, some of you probably saw it, but
he knows.
Left a dropping right there.
He knows that that's how he's going to be on the TV program.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I want to start off by saying, welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to Slop City, everybody. How you guys doing tonight? How much time do I have left?
About 47 minutes.
You guys a couple?
You here alone tonight, sir? Sir, I'm talking to you. Don't cross your arms. Uncross your arms, sir. Don't come sit in the front row and cross your arms.
It's lame that you came to a comedy show alone, sir. It's really lame. You know what? I drove here alone tonight, but I'm the comedian, so I get to show up alone.
I drove 4 hours with Theo Vaughn and sat by myself, so...
You're committed. You are committed. Did you see the thing that person tagged us in where they were like, trapeze artist has diarrhea on 23 people?
Didn't it say like shit diarrhea? They shit diarrhea. So they used diarrhea, shit. I don't know verbs or whatever, but it was funny. Shit diarrhea.
Oh my God.
They shit diarrhea. Isn't that just so wonderful that when people see something about diarrhea, they immediately think of us?
It's so fun. Trapeze artist with diarrhea shits on 23 people.
Is that a real article? Why are they using the word shit?
I'm not I don't think so, but the pictures is like multiple people, multiple trapeze artists. So I would like to know which trapeze artist was the one doing the diarrhea. I would assume it's the one that's a little pixelated behind the net up in the air.
Who tagged us? Rick?
Yeah. Rick's Doris.
Rick's S. Doris.
Oh, Rick S. Doris.
I always say Rick's Doris, too. I did a cameo for him, though, and I just said Rick. That's when I discovered it wasn't Rick's. Hey,
he was like, you could just say Rick.
It's me, Doris. I'm Rick's Doris. Who? That's my son, Rick. I'm his Doris.
Rick's Doris. That's him.
Rick's Doris.
Rick's Doris. This is Rick. This is Doris.
Hi, this is Doris. Rick's Doris. You know Rick?
You know my son Rick's.
R-I-X.
Well, we've gotten some RIX. We've gotten some interesting. We had a fan follow us, and the only reason that I would like to talk about him is because of his screen name. Is that what I call it, or Insta handle?
I think screen name is a good one.
Okay, so we'd like to give a huge shout out to Beef Dog 69XXL. Do you think he's talking about his shirt size? Or his pant size?
I don't know. I thought the same thing when you typed out something like, I thought your screen name was fake.
Here's why I thought it was fake. Because I clicked, I saw the screen name and I was like, no way. But the comment about the podcast was so specific that I was like, they would only know this stuff if they were listening. It's not like he was selling us cheap sunglasses.
Right.
Okay. It was like, oh my God, just became a fan of the podcast. Hashtag Pucina. You're not trolling us with inside jokes, you know?
Right.
You're not doing that. And then I clicked on the picture and it was a very strong man.
He definitely lifts weights.
Did you see that in his Insta story?
Whoa. No, but I better get on there.
Yep. So he's 30 and sleepy. Most roastable person on the internet. It's nice that he knows it.
Well, with a screen name like that, he's opening himself up for endless amounts of roasting.
Absolutely.
I'd like to roast his nuts on my chin. Is that a thing?
Oh, man. I'd like him to catch on fire for getting me roasty.
I love that guy's screen name. I love him. I got to check out more of his stuff, though.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely thought it was fake because I clicked on it and it is a strong man. Strong, shirtless man.
So are you saying that you don't think our demographic is strong men?
I absolutely do, but I thought it was a troll. I thought it was a fake account. You know when a girl messages you and is like, hey, want to look at my wet, hot pussy? And then you are like, I'd love to.
I don't get
And then
those.
you click on her model account. I bet you do. I bet it's just like filtered through.
I get the men ones. Hello, beautiful lady. What country are you from?
Please wire me money.
My name is Simon. I'm from England. And you look at his pictures and it's like some general of the army. It's like, why is the general of the army messaging me? Hello, beautiful lady. I like your smile. Have you seen my smile, sir? So,
what does that mean? You have a good smile.
I do now. I didn't before.
Oh, yeah, before when it was little rice-a-roni teeth.
It was little, rice-a-roni teeth, a couple of brown teeth here and there. It's like, sir, I don't have time to chit-chat with you, okay?
Sir, listen, I know what my smile looks like, and I don't need to be chatting about it. You know what I could be doing right now is fucking Beef Dog 69 XXL.
XXL. Show me that beef dog. Do you think it's a kosher beef dog?
I mean, hopefully, so that it's open, so that everyone can suck it. He said that somebody at work started calling him Beef Dog.
Oh, so what's happening is you're having private chats with him. Huh? Wow, Randy.
I think it was in the comments.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
What's up, Beef Dog 69XXL? Well, I'd like to have him on the show at some point. Just here to lift weights.
Yeah, we don't want him to talk. We just want him to be in the corner lifting hot fucking weights.
At least 50 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
At least.
Well, I mean, that's a lot of weight.
It is. Especially
You know-
like a bench press or a deltoid press or something.
That's so much weight. He might need a spotter.
Randy, you think you could spot Beef Dog 69XXL? Oh, man. What about you, Kitty?
You could? You couldn't? You're not spotting him. 50. Do you think Kitty wants to spot Beef Dog?
Kitty wants to
69?
lift. Look at him. He wants to increase his bulk. He's been bulking up.
I think you would be a very good spotter.
Oh, I would. Because I have what's called a lot of mass. And I can use my mass to help spot. And see, the thing is, when somebody's laying down doing a bench press, my crotch area would be right by Beef Dog 69XXL's head.
Mm-hmm.
And he might pass out from the aroma. So if you need a spotter, I'm here for you.
Absolutely. And you know...
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Well, what we could do is maybe instead of you having to like douche or clean or anything like that,
Mm-hmm.
we could just buy a bag of potpourri and put that into your underwear, so you wouldn't have to shove anything in.
Now, would you think I should just keep it in the front, like by the bush area, or all the way down under into the area?
I would probably do a generous and even dispersing of the potpourri from the top to the bottom. Kind of like, you know, when I wipe, I do a nice front to back.
Right.
I would say that in order to have critical mass,
Mm-hmm.
you would need to put potpourri all over yourself.
What scent do you recommend? Maybe a
Lavender
lilac?
and chamomile would probably
I don't want to put the guy to sleep
be best.
with the chamomile. You can't be lifting weights and very relaxed.
But it's a fresh scent. You think sandalwood, patchouli?
I was thinking maybe a berry flavor or
Oh, yeah?
a lilac.
A mixed berry flavor.
Yeah, like a raspberry, a blueberry, strawberry.
Some people don't like berries.
You know what? Those people don't want to have anti-inflammatory fruit in their lives. Those are all anti-inflammatories.
Is it acai or acai berries?
Acacia.
Echinacea.
Echinacea.
Wow.
Euthanasia. I eat a lot of euthanasia berries.
Sometimes when I just want to fall asleep, I just eat a couple euthanasia.
They're great. They're so, I mean, have you ever had euthanasia supplements? No, he hasn't. Okay. Guess you've never been to the health store then, Randy. They got rows of euthanasia.
Youth of a nation, we are.
Have we started yet? Man, Tina and I had
start the podcast. Yes.
Tina and I had so much fun in Arkansas.
Mm-hmm. It was a drive that was almost too long.
I was exhausted and I didn't even drive.
Yeah.
I don't know how you did it.
Well,
It was about an hour and a half too long.
it was. Yeah, I think 4 hours is the max. But we don't have the luxury of saying no to things. I'm to the point that if someone's like, hey, do you want to mow my lawn for $60? I'll do it. I'll be like, I don't have a mower. Do you have one? But I'll show up.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll spot the person that's mowing the lawn. Just kind of be there for comedic relief. Let them know, hey, you missed a spot.
Right.
I can't say no to anything.
Maybe you could get the hedge trimmers and trim the hedges.
I just show up with a handheld. Yeah, I just show up with scissors to cut someone's grass. I do have an incredible pair of scissors from IKEA that I could mow somebody's grass.
Oh, really? IKEA scissors.
Yeah. No, I need some new kitchen scissors. But guys, that's neither here nor there. I'm very grateful for everybody that came out to Arkansas.
It was a lot of fun.
It was very fun. We met some really sexy fans on the Saturday show.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they were a fan of yours, and then they were a fan of mine after
There's
the
lots.
show.
There's lots of fans of the Friday show too that were pretty sexy.
Yeah, we had some slop fans come out, and that was awesome.
If all else fails, at least we know that we have people that are attractive that like us. Does that matter though? I mean, it does. Let's face it.
No, they were very sexy, attractive people, and if you're ugly, that's fine.
But you're just not going to be fans of ours. That's what we're saying.
Yeah. Everybody was very attractive. I mean, we took some pictures. The part that I loved the most about our whole trip, and my favorite fan of the show, was the one that walked up to me afterwards, who was probably named Karen or Linda. And she walked up to me, and she was inebriated, visibly inebriated. And she, oh God, it was so fun when she told me, you know, you're so beautiful and you shouldn't be what did she say? Desecrating?
Degrading?
Degrading. You shouldn't be so self-degrading to yourself. And, you know, the abortion jokes and stuff that you did, it was just, you know, you should be grateful that you can have children. And I let her talk for quite a while because I'm kind and I'm a giver. And I let her talk for quite a while. And I was actually telling my therapist about this woman because I was like telling her, she's like, so did you freak out on her? And I was like, no, I actually didn't. Because she asked me, my therapist asked, were you living in the land of fire or the land of ice? Oh. It's kind of some hot therapy lingo.
Wow.
I think she thought that I was going to be like, listen up, you fucking bitch. You don't get to talk to me like this. But I didn't. I was like, no, I was actually very kind. I let her speak. I let her listen. And she was so drunk that she wouldn't have known that I was being sarcastic to her. Which I honestly wasn't. I was just like, listen, lady, it's very cool that we get to have differing opinions on things. It's very cool because that's what this world is, and that's what being a human is you don't have to agree with somebody. But I get to make my decisions about the jokes that I want to tell. And then she told me that she would adopt every baby if she could. You know, I would just adopt every baby if I could. My friend here has 3 sons. And I said, oh, did you adopt them? She's like, no. It all went over her head. But here's the deal. Sometimes people are going to love your fucking hot abortion jokes. Sometimes they're not. And that's all you got to do. I think the fact that she didn't speak on my live, laugh, love joke shows me that she was rattled to her core by it, that her brain had to get it out.
Was she shook?
I think she was fucking shook. That she was the one that had the husband with her that was so fucking drunk
that wouldn't shut
that
the
had
fuck
the
up.
big Bud Light. Yeah, that just wouldn't shut the fuck up.
Yeah, they were pretty drunk.
Well, the venue that we were in was like a hipster coffee venue, so it was almost out of place to be that drunk. It was like, sir, you need to be down.
You need to be high on caffeine.
Yeah, you need to be down at a place where you can smoke inside. You don't fit in here, sir. And not that we're not welcoming of everybody at our shows, but it's like showing up at a wine bar or something, or it's like showing up at a Cheesecake Factory and being absolutely blackout drunk. It just doesn't fit.
Yeah, I don't. I just, anywhere that you go, you shouldn't talk through the comedian's set unless they ask you.
No.
Just don't. You roasted him, though. You roasted him. I can't remember what you said, but you said something. And you said, if that makes you shut the fuck up for the rest of my set. And then everybody was like, ooh. And I was like, yes, girl.
I got to listen back. Give myself some confidence, a confidence boost.
Yeah, you shut him down.
I shut his ass down.
Yeah.
Who's he fucking think he is? Bringing his fucking backwards hat or forwards hat with sunglasses on top of him. Fucking have an ass. Who you think you are, sir? No, they were fine. And if they listen to the podcast, I want them to know I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about about other people.
Why do people not want other people to do self-degradating stuff? Like, what difference does it make?
Well,
I mean, they don't. It's not.
I think it's a woman thing. I think that's what it is. She didn't like that another woman was up there talking about her Pucina and other people's Pucinas and doing self-degradating stuff. She even said, hey, the self-degradating joke about your roles coming together, you don't need that, honey. And I'm like, do you want me to take off my shirt in this restaurant right now? Because I will. And then I'll show you this perma mark I have on my stomach that allows me, that gives me the gift of telling this joke, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. It's your truth.
It's my truth. And I'm going to make you take your little beady blonde eyes.
Blonde eyes? Did her eyes have hair on them? Blonde hair?
No, she had blonde hair on her head. That's just the adjective that I am using to describe this woman. But I'm going to make her look dead into my stomach. I'm going to take her head and kind of like she's blowing me, but I'm going to put it there, and she's going to be able to see, wow, I spoke too soon. This woman knows how to dress herself.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think also it's people get used to having shame about their bodies and stuff. And when someone else has no shame or is just like, I'm not ashamed of myself, then that sets off an alarm in them. Because they're used to being told, like, oh, no, you have to be this, or you have to say this about your body, or you can't say this.
Ma'am, you can't do self-degradating humor.
You can't do it. It triggers everybody.
You can't do it. I don't like it. And I'm going to be like, so you're telling me that you're just perfect? You're telling me you take 2 showers a day? And
well, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm just saying I don't talk about it because then the people around me will accept me more if I just don't talk about it.
It just doesn't make any sense, ma'am.
If I constantly talk about how I'm trying to lose weight or trying to alter my body, then I'm an okay person. But if I'm just like this and I ain't trying to change it, then I'm not an okay person.
Ma'am.
Man, I just got really triggered.
I just think it was really bizarre. She was, what does she not like about self-degradating
It's
stuff? What does she not like about it? Is she just like, nope?
No, you have to say real nice things about your body at all times. Like,
and you could tell,
look at my sweet tits.
You could tell that, like, out of her and her friend, she knew, like, in her mind, she was like, I'm the pretty one. So that she still, but they were both fine, beautiful. I mean, but like I said, only attractive people come to our shows.
Live, love, laugh.
Yeah. So it was, I really enjoyed that.
Someone last night said to me, I love how you just, I can't remember the exact words, but it was like, I love how you're just okay with like being the way you are, something along those lines, which, it's like, oh yeah. But then also at the same time, it's like, that's kind of a backhand backhanded compliment?
Yeah. It's like when someone tells you, like, oh, man, I love that joke that I've heard before.
You're really brave to be the way you are.
It's so amazing that you can even talk with the way that you are. It's crazy.
It's so amazing that you're able to get up on stage for as large as you are. It's so great.
The fact that you're fat and you are still talking and alive is so amazing.
The fact that you're incredibly obese, but like you're okay with it. I love that.
But I wouldn't want to be like that. It's so cool that
it's so incredibly brave of you to just be like you are.
It is amazing that you haven't killed yourself. Wow.
Because if I look like you, I would have already killed myself.
I'm already not funny, but add on 300 pounds and I would kill myself. So thank you so much.
Thank you for what you do.
It is so amazing that you are able to go on stage and do 10 minutes of comedy and not be eating a sandwich.
Or at least like a couple of donuts. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you had a snack in your pocket, right?
And I know she didn't mean it like that.
I know, but it's
hilarious.
Totally
felt like that.
Well, yeah. It's people just don't know how to like navigate it and talk about stuff like that because I think they think that they're like not supposed to talk about it, and they're supposed to pretend. It's like, no, it's okay. Like we can all talk about it. And
right.
I've learned a lot of like fat. Like I don't know that's not the right word, fat culture, but it's like I've just learned a lot about being fat from you, and like the way that people say things like to you, it's just insane.
Right.
I'm like, no, you don't get to say that. There is one thing I did get mad at you for recently, though, was when you said that people that tell you that you're beautiful, like you're going to block them and you're not going to talk to them. I secretly got mad at you. I was like, you don't get to say that. Libbie?
Are you talking about my Instagram stories?
Yeah, I think so.
That was a joke.
Oh, you weren't going to block them?
No.
Oh, I 100% thought you were
No,
serious.
I've never.
Because you were like, oh, they pity me. And I'm like, no, they don't. Like, you're beautiful.
No, the joke was that what I was saying was turning into like, it started to sound like I was fishing for compliments. So if people were going to start sending me compliments, even though I said it, don't.
Okay.
And then I was saying, I've never actually blocked. I think I've maybe blocked 3 people. I don't really block people.
Okay.
No, the joke was that I was not fishing for compliments, but it seemed like I was.
Okay.
So then people were sending me them.
I don't know. Wow.
What was that story even about? Didn't I do the different filters?
No, I don't know if it was the different filters, but I think we had like a conversation afterwards or something where you were like, oh, I hate it when people like tell me that I'm beautiful or this because they're pitying me. And I was like, no, no, they're not.
Well, I think some people do say some things, I know what you're talking about.
Do you remember?
Because what we were talking about when I posted the pictures of our butts and people were saying like mine was the better one. And clearly it's not.
But you don't get to say that. I don't think so. Like it's like we have different people are into different bodies.
Yeah, but I think the majority of people that look at that picture think like your butt's hot. But they were just saying it because they're like followers of mine or it's hard to explain.
No, I get it, but I think I don't know, bitch. I think I think you're fucking beautiful, and I don't think you get to fucking say that shit.
But
okay.
The thing is I know that I'm not.
I don't think that's a nice thing to say.
You're doing what that lady did to you.
Am I?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I'm not.
Yes, you
I
are.
can look attractive sometimes, but ultimately, I am not an attractive person. And that's my whole thing is like, I'm okay with that. Not everybody can be attractive. It's just not in the cards for some people. And I'm okay with that. I really, honest to God, am. All right, let's take a vote. Kitty, raise your hand if you think I'm cute. Oh, you fucking asshole.
You're a fucking alien. I don't know. I think you're a fucking dummy, but I love you.
Love you too, but regardless of all that, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Because once we die, we're all going to look the fucking same like this.
If you look inside of my pussy, there's still a boring cervix that looks just the same as everyone else's. Okay? No, I think that
I know what you're talking about now. I had two different things.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think you're a very beautiful person, and I don't like it when you say stuff like that.
But that's what that lady did, though, too.
Which lady?
That lady that told you, I don't think you should say bad stuff about your stomach. It's the same thing, isn't it?
Kind of, but I don't know. I don't think that I think that when you say stuff like that, when you're like, oh, I'm not a beautiful person, it's like everybody is attracted to different things. You know what I mean? So I think that it's like you're like putting this thing on other people where they can't like be into you, you know?
Well,
does that make more sense?
Yes.
Because it's not, I'm not saying that in like a negative way or being like, okay, like you just got to be okay with like, you know, I'm not being like the girl that came up to you after a show and was like, it is just so cool that you don't kill yourself. You know, I don't know.
I think there is an aspect of that, you know, the trauma that we've talked about, like to try to keep people away, but also like, I'm realistic. I know there's different beauty standards for different people. I'm just not
okay.
It's just not my thing.
I gotcha.
People like me, people don't like me for the way I look. They like me for other qualities, which is fine. I'm just not one of those gals that's going to be a heartbreaker.
Yeah, okay.
Again, I'm not blocking anyone on the internet, so don't get worried, folks.
Libby just blocked me.
Unless you refuse to send me a dick pic, then I will block you.
Yeah, I mean, please send any dick pics. I don't think I've gotten a dick pic
Dog
yet.
69.
Yeah, send your dick pics to Beef Dog 69 XXL. I know that he wants them.
XXL is my favorite part.
I love that he posted a picture of a little pizza table, and then he was like, at Slop City Podcast, at Libby Higgins, at Tina D-Ball, get your long ass titties and your long asses over here.
I know. And his hand was pointing to it. It made me want to go over there and eat some pizza with him.
Absolutely.
I'm going to be honest. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Do you think that if I sat on that little pizza table that it would break?
I think that if we sat it in front of your fortune-telling clit, that it would absolutely not break.
It'd get the wind blown out of it. I think if I sat on that little pizza table, that it would somehow get lodged in my anus.
Oh, 100%.
Because my anus is gaping. I mean, it's a huge one.
Tina, don't talk about your asshole like that. You know, I don't like self-degradating comments about your asshole. You have a beautiful asshole.
It is just this big, it's got a brown spot on it. You ever seen?
Just from standing up and sitting down. From your buttholes.
Shit. You had a hella Carla fans come out last night, too, didn't you?
That was pretty sweet, but they didn't come out to see me. They
didn't?
They came out to see
Fortune.
Nice
surprise.
And that's so cute. They came to see Fortune, and then I just happened to be there. So
and they were like, cool. Holy shit, bitch. We didn't know we were going to see you here. Do you think, did anyone yell anything out while you were on stage?
No.
Like, Carla!
Excuse me, bitch.
No. They were like, excuse me, bitch, are you Carla?
Are you excuse me, bitch? And then I was like, God damn it, I hate I told Rafe, I hate when people recognize me when I'm not dressed up as Carla. And he's like, you still look the same.
Oh my God. Who was the guy that said, "Excuse me" to you, and you thought he was saying it because he knew you, but he was mad at you? Like, and then he was like, "Do you need something?"
It was the guy at Black Cider.
At the show, the second show in Arkansas?
The bartender. I'm just sitting there at the table writing in my notebook, and then he just goes, "Excuse me." And I look over like, "Hey, you're saying my thing." And he goes, "Can I help you?" And I was like, and this is what I did. I just went, no, I'm just kind of waiting for the show to start. And he was like, "Okay."
What are the fucking odds that somebody would say your fucking bit to you and then be like, "Do you fucking need something, you stupid bitch?"
Well, he wasn't even saying it to me. He was just behind the bar doing stuff. And he just went, "Excuse me." It was very weird. Maybe he was trolling me.
I mean, we're talking about it right now, so he fucking got us good.
He got me good. He trolled the troll.
Who the fuck does he think he is?
Do you, I told Rafe this last night. Do you know that I actually lost my virginity to a ghost? Did I tell you this?
I hate ghosts. I hate ghosts, and I don't like this.
I told Rafe, because we were talking about bits, and I said I had a couple new bits about my life, and I was like, I lost my virginity to a ghost. So stupid. Because my friends and I, in like 7th or 8th grade, every day after school, we would come home and play with the Ouija board. Every fucking day. One of the girls, I think it was Kathy, was moving it, but we didn't know that at the time. Anyway, apparently there was some really hot teenage ghost that would communicate with us through the Ouija board and would tell.
Did this ghost gangbang all of you?
No, it was
just you.
One at a time. The ghost would ask for us to lay on the bed so that it could have ghostly sex with us. So technically, I have lost my virginity to a ghost, teenage ghost boy.
Okay, so would all of you guys sit in the room while like the teenage boy ghost was having his way with you?
Yes.
Wait, are you fucking kidding me?
This is not a joke.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were actually doing a bit.
This is going to be a bit, but this is something that actually happened in real life. So I'm going to start like working on this particular premise at open mics.
Okay, so
100% true. We would lay on the bed, and then I'd be like, "Well, I don't feel anything." And I guess the other two girls, I can't remember, would just be like, "Oh, he says he likes it," or whatever.
Wait a second. You would be on the bed. You would be on. I thought you guys would put a pause to the Ouija board and you guys would all gather around and look over. But you would be like, "Okay, Tanner."
Then I'd be like, "Okay, I guess I feel a little bit of something, but not really."
And they would be telling you what Tanner the ghost is saying while you're on the fucking bed.
The question is, though, what are the odds? I mean, I know one of them was moving it now. At the time, we didn't. What are the odds that the ghost that would come and see us would be a teenage ghost? What are the odds, Randy? A teenage boy.
I would say they're not good.
1 in 38.
It's very poor odds. And for years, I didn't tell anyone about this because it's humiliating to know.
You were coming in front of your friends. I mean,
we didn't get naked, though.
You know how weird that, yeah.
We didn't get naked. But also, these are the same girls. After the Ouija board thing kind of, wore out its welcome, we would do the 10 breath thing where you make each other pass out.
Oh, like you do that?
You stand against the wall, hold your breath, and push on their chest.
Oh, yeah.
Until you would faint.
We did
Every
a modified
day.
version of that.
Every day after school, that's what we would do.
We did that for a while too.
Why?
Yeah.
Is it like getting high, I guess?
I once did. Yeah, I think so. I once did the pass out game, but we would like hold our necks like that. I once did that on a girl's bed and I fell off.
Because you always fall.
Yeah, when I fainted, I fell off her bed like into her entertainment system.
How are we alive?
I mean, we had to have lost brain cells because on top of the pass out game that I was playing every day, we would also huff keyboard cleaner. So, I mean, I was just, I'm done. I don't even know how my brain even works. I really don't.
I think the last time I ever did it, they said that I had farted or something when I did it. I was like, I'm never fucking doing it again.
They were like, dude, you let your fart linger forever.
I mean, you just don't fart like when you're a teenager. I didn't fart in front of my friends ever. That was humiliating.
No, I don't think I did either.
I mean, I'd fuck a ghost in front of them, but I certainly.
Okay, so I really want to get back to that. So how do you think it came about? One of the girls had to have been like hungry. Like she was like, I want to have sex. I want to tell somebody that I had sex. So she started sending the Ouija board to like say sex. And you were like, huh, I think it says saxophone. And
this is what I think it is, because I went to Catholic school and we grew up with the same kids, like kindergarten through 8th grade. So it was like the same boys that we knew. So you remember the story of us prank calling boys. Like we were just fucking boy crazy and we wanted like boyfriends and stuff. Mm-hmm. But it was just the same, like 3 or 4 guys in our class. So I think we just like wanted guys. So that was a way for Kathy. I think it was Kathy. I'm going to have to confirm with her. Confirm that she moved it. I haven't talked to her in a while, but.
I mean, you need to call her soon and be like, Kathy.
You were moving it, weren't you?
What do you remember about? Like it'll be like a mystery movie where you're like, Kathy, I think the teenage ghost boy's back. Because I can't stop coming. I am in bed at night being woken up by this teenage ghost boy.
And it's against the law at this point, okay? Because I'm an adult. Even though he's been dead for centuries, he's still a teenager.
Yeah, I mean, wow. I can't this is so fucking weird and hilarious that you would lay on the fucking bed.
Yeah, just straight as a board. I don't feel anything yet.
And they would be like, no. Would they like,
you know what makes
spell
me laugh?
out like he wants you to touch his penis?
No, we would just lay and be like, okay, he's doing it now, but I don't feel anything.
What were the other? Was there one girl that like clearly was faking it, and she would be on the bed laying straight as a board and being like,
no. And the joke. The joke
I need to go to the bathroom. Like that's where she thought you came.
The joke that you do, I don't want to spoil it, but you say, I'm not talking about when you feel a little tingle, because that's at some points it would be like, I guess I feel a little bit of a tingle just because we didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Okay, Libbie, he's getting ready to shove a banana in you. Okay. Okay.
I think it feels kind of good.
Just laying stiff as a board. It's like,
I don't even think my legs were spread. I think I was just like straight out.
They're like, okay, lay on the bunk bed and.
Okay, now get in doggy style.
Okay, he wants you to do a handstand. And then dismount off of the top of the bunk bed onto his cock.
God, I wish I knew what that guy's name was.
The ghost?
Ghost guy.
Tanner.
Tanner, if you're out there,
I need you to come.
And if you've grown up, I sure would like to spend another night with you. Tanner! Can you get your little pizza table out and get your Ouija board on there.
Whatever girl was making the most sounds during it is the one that wanted it to happen.
I have
She's
to get
the one that got
this.
the Ouija board to say that there was a sexy boy. So did it magically kind of come about one day where it was like, oh my God, there's a guy that wants to talk to us?
I think it was like, how old are you? And it'd be like, 1, 3. Oh my God, he's only 13. Like, how did you die? Car accident. Or something like that,
Oh my God, how big is your penis? Did I ask that?
Do you want to fuck? Yes. The yes and the no are up there.
And I mean, you guys are all hot and bothered together. And they're like, Libby, you should lay on the bed. And you're like, huh, what?
I don't want to lose my virginity first.
Holy shit. So, and you told people afterwards, like,
I don't think we did. I didn't even think about it for years because I was like, what the fuck were we doing?
You had to block it out. Oh, there's stuff I've got from those ages where I'm just like, don't think about it, don't think about it, don't think about it, don't think about it. I did not kiss that girl. What?
You kissed a girl at that age?
Yeah, it was weird.
Cool.
I don't want to bust her out, but.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But we were like, we're practicing for the guys. That was literally what we said. No, we're practicing for the guys.
Didn't Judy Blume do that?
She did?
I don't know. I was probably making that up.
I hope. Makes me feel like less of a weirdo. That's weird, but it's also like, I mean, kids are weird. And they're like, oh my God, a guy wants to. We just did different things. I kissed a girl. You had sex with a ghost.
Right.
You had really mundane, boring, sad sex with a ghost.
Like just straight missionary.
You were like, okay, he wants me to do a handstand. You're like out at the movies and you're like, oh my God, I think Tanner's here.
I think he's here. I'm going to put my arm around him. Oh, wait, maybe it's this side.
Your friend comes to sit down next to you. You're like, you can't sit there.
Why?
My boyfriend's there.
Is your boyfriend a fucking ghost?
Yeah.
He actually is.
He is. And
his name's Tanner, and we've already had sex.
He brought me milk duds, so you like pull milk duds out from under the chair.
Oh, God.
Yeah, he's a ghost. Okay, we think you're lying. Prove it. So you have to
get your
fake
board
out.
No, I get my Ouija board out. Put your hands on it. See, he's my boy. Are you my boyfriend? Yes or no? Yes. See?
Duh. How can you not see? You're in the movie theater. Ah! Ah! Oh! Libby, what are you doing?
I think Tanner's fingering me.
I think he's touching my butthole. Oh my God.
So I get one of the reasons why I don't come up with new bits is just because it's so scary the first time you get on stage with something that you don't have very developed.
Mm-hmm.
Tanner? I think I heard Tanner walking up there.
Oh my God, he wants to freaking bone.
It's really scary getting on stage when you don't know how something's going to work.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that. I don't like being scared.
How did you and Rafe start talking about this?
We were just talking about just comedy, and I was like, I have a few new bits I want to start working on. I have one about, because I want to talk about going to Australia to meet that guy and being homeless. And talking about intermittent fasting. Talk about how I do intermittent fasting, but it's between meals. Like somehow trying to figure that out. Like I obviously don't know what intermittent fasting is. And then I was like, I lost my virginity to a ghost.
Did he lose his mind?
I don't think so.
About the ghost is so fucking funny. What the fuck? Yeah.
So
on your like wedding day, your husband's like, so, I mean, I know we've been together 6 years and we probably should have talked about this already, but who did you lose your virginity to? You're like, you're going to think I'm so crazy. No, I'm not. It's our wedding night. We're here to talk. We're here to chat about stuff. Like, I'm not going to think you're crazy, okay? Yes, you're going to think I'm so crazy.
Just tell me, babe, we're married now.
I cannot believe that we're married already. Okay. You're going to think I'm so stupid. Okay, it was, I lost my virginity to a ghost.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
Was he really pale or like it was?
Oh, no. He was an actual ghost. We summoned him from the Dark Lord on the Ouija board. So
he died in the Civil War. He was like a Civil War kid.
Yeah, he had a bayonet. He was a ghost. So it's kind of so crazy.
But did you even come? Like, did he make you come, babe? Like,
oh, I've never come.
Why didn't you tell me about this guy? Why now on our wedding night?
Because when I married you, I also married the ghost. He's going to be part of our life.
Wait, what?
You've been like visiting this ghost all these years. It's so, I mean, it's such a, do you believe in ghosts? I don't.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so.
Have you ever had an interaction? I mean, other than the guy that you had sex with?
No.
That you lost your virginity to?
No.
I think I've been scared a lot of times, but I've never been like, oh my God, it's a ghost. Like, I let other friends dictate stuff like that when I was younger. Like, I was like, oh my God, Kara's house is haunted. Yeah. My dad would be like, I was like hanging out last night at the sleepover. And I was like, it was so crazy. Kara's house is haunted.
And Igor says, motherfucking bitch, there is no such thing as a haunted.
And I was like, yeah, there is. I remember like going to a haunted house with my parents one time, and my mom hated every second of it. Like, but it was never like they never believed in ghost. I don't know. My parents were anti-ghost. Okay.
Oh, It must come with being
heartbroken
from the Soviet Union.
Yeah. I don't know. I just never believed in them.
What
think
about
I get
you,
scared.
Randy? Do you believe in ghosts?
Probably not.
I, of course, believe in different energies and whatnot, but I don't believe there's like a ooh.
Just a white sheet with big almond eyes.
What if a ghost came in here right now? Would you shit your fucking pants?
Yes. And I would be like, show yourself on the fucking camera. Because why do you guys keep getting away with this? You just show up and that's it? I don't know. It doesn't, because if there's human ghosts, then that means there's ghosts of everything that dies.
Ah!
So little ghost cockroaches, little ghost lions.
What about dinosaurs? I'm scared now.
Oh, it's a fucking big T-Rex. Yeah, of course. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm starting to cry.
You're really getting choked up about this.
Well, I mean, I would love there to be a ghost dinosaur. But you know what? The only ghost we've ever found is fossils.
I love a good fossil.
All those you were looking for fossils when we were in Arkansas.
I love a good fossil, and I also said to Tina, I love to watch birds. And she goes, That's the oldest thing you've ever said. That's the most elderly thing you've ever said.
You definitely, I bet in Libby's pocketbook, she has checks that are just different types of birds.
No, but I should get some.
Well, we were driving home. It was like 5 a.m. from Arkansas, and you could start to hear the birds chirp, and Libby rolled the window down and was like, I think that's a robin. And I was like, cool. Sure, you know that. And you were like, no, I really do. I like to watch birds. And then you played a sound on YouTube that was the exact same sound we had just heard. And I was like, holy shit. You go, yeah, it's a robin. There was a robin, right?
Yeah. It was all... Those robins are fucking all up in the early morning, making all kind of noise.
I would fucking blow my brains out if I had to live outside.
Oh,
because I wouldn't be able to handle it every day.
Oh, you would probably not hear it.
You think I'd just be totally used to it?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Because do you hear the cicadas in the summer?
Yeah.
Oh, I love those things too.
Oh, they bring me such joy.
It really does. I think I'm a nerd because I love to hear that stuff.
Do you remember a few years ago? You're not a nerd. I think it's great. I don't have an ear for it.
Oh.
You've got to have an ear for it.
Okay.
And I don't. I just haven't spent as much time studying, getting my PhD like you did. So, but do you remember a few years ago when there was the cicada fucking swarm? I think it was in like 2010 in St. Louis.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? They were fucking everywhere.
Love them.
I lived in...
They were coming out of the ground, crawling up trees.
Man, I just got sick.
I love them.
I do like the sound. It reminds me of summer and like being a child and stuff, and that's fun. But that year, there was like all 3 types of cicadas that were out.
And wasn't it like... What are they called? Like the 13-year cicadas or 10-year, 11-year?
I don't think it'll happen for like another 100 years. And
Holy
everybody will be
moly.
dead by then. So, I mean, just the human race.
Not Tanner. Tanner will still be walking on this earth.
He'll be above the earth trying to find a cicada to have sex with.
Do you think that Tanner has sex with other teenage girls now that I'm grown up? I'm getting cheated on. By my first love.
He's fucking cheating on me.
He's like cheating on me with these other teenagers.
Man.
And they're like more advanced now, girls these days. Like they don't just lay missionary like
They
I
have
did.
really good eyebrows.
They have like cute panties and stuff.
They all look way older than they are. Oh my God. I busted a fake ID last night at the improv shop.
What?
Yeah. It took some detective work. I had to go on this girl's Facebook and like I found her name from her credit card receipt and all this shit.
Wow.
Yeah. And then I found the girl's ID that she was using.
Is she a student there?
No, not a student. Young gal. Brandy, I thought you said you turned your fucking phone off. That sounds
Like
sounds
a Windows.
Like yeah. I love that he didn't even fucking budge when I started screaming.
I love that he's just like pushing buttons.
I didn't turn it off. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. It's a new phone. See, it's got a 3rd button.
A 3rd button.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I guess we have to cut and start over again. All right, start re-recording, Randy.
Didn't we have to do that one day for one of the episodes? I think we did have to restart.
Like
there was
noise.
Like an issue. Yeah, but this little girl walked up to the improv shop bar and she was like,
Was she 5 or 6 years old?
no, maybe 7. Trying to, I should have known because she was 3 feet tall. No, but this gal walks up. She's very tan and like she's wearing the shirts that you and Chelsea wear. The shirts,
dolphins and eagles and shit.
No. The ones that have like a sexy body on them cut out.
Bikini shirts.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Okay, so this gal was wearing a bikini shirt, and she was like 100 pounds. wearing this oversized bikini shirt. And I was like, you could literally just
Wear a bikini.
Yeah. But she didn't. So she's like, hey, I'll have a gin and tonic. I was like, okay, cool. Can I see your ID? And she's like, yeah. And she hands me her ID. And I don't know. I think that here's the deal. I'm not a trained driver's license looker at her, but I looked at her ID and I just had a feeling. I was like, nah, I don't know if that's her. But I didn't look at the name. And then she hands me her card. She goes, so is there a minimum? I'm like, no one asked. Shut the fuck. You know, the way she asked it, I was like, I don't know. There's not a minimum, but whatever. So I don't know. I got a weird feeling about this girl, and she like closed out her tab, and then she goes into the showroom with her friend, and she immediately orders another gin and tonic, and I was like, not on my watch, lady.
Kid.
Because you're ordering one for your fucking friend, and I fucking know it.
Oh.
So then, like, the cocktail server goes and looks at this. She asks the girl, she's like, hey, I need to see your ID again. So she grabs her ID, and we're looking at it, and the name on the ID doesn't match the name on her card. So I start doing some detective work. I look up this girl's name on her card, which is her real name, and I look it up on Facebook. And that looks exactly like that girl. Then I look up the name of the girl on the driver's license, and they're two fucking different girls. Mm-hmm.
Sleuth.
Yep. So I got a little mad, and I punched this bitch in her face. No, she's walking out, and I look at her. I go, "Hey, why is the name on your driver's license different than the name on your card?" She goes, or first I said to her, I go, "What's your name?" She's like, Lauren. That's the name on the driver's license, but the name Anna is on her card. And I was like, okay, whose card is this? She's like, it's my mom's. It's my mom's card. And I go, so you and your mom have different last names? And she's like, yeah. And she was a little fucking bitch, man.
Was she was leaving at that point?
No.
Oh.
She was still in the show.
Mm.
And because she was trying to order that second gin and tonic.
Right.
And I was like, not today, bitch.
You went in there?
Yeah.
To talk to her?
I told her to come out. I was like, come here.
Yes.
And then she's like, it's my mom's card. And yeah, my mom and I have different last names. My mom got married and she never changed her name back.
She's saying all that stuff.
Yes. And I'm looking at her. I go, cool. Well, let me tell you something. This is not your ID. And you do not look, this is not the girl in the picture. She goes, yeah, I am. I don't know what to tell you. That's me. And then I am literally looking at these Facebooks, and I know this is a lot to do. I know it's a lot of detective work, okay? But we had a slow night at the bar, very slow, so we were ready. And me and Lisa, the other bartender at the Improv shop, are like, I think she's a fucking liar. And she was like, you got a bad feeling too? I was like, I got a real bad feeling. So then we confirmed the detective work with all this stuff. And I walk into the showroom while these girls are all like, oh my God, this is so fun. We're at the Improv shop and we're hanging out and watching a show. And it was 4 girls and 1 guy. So I'm like, well, is he fucking all of you or are you guys, what's going on? What's happening? Who's trying to, because he didn't have a clear girlfriend with the women, you know?
Okay.
So I think he was courting all of them.
Did he look old enough to buy alcohol?
Well, I looked at his ID. It looked good. Looked fine. And so then I get a little fired up because I confirm my suspicion that this old bag lied to me.
Mm.
And she... Was that a fart?
That was Randy's phone vibrating.
Oh, I thought it was a
he
fart.
Goes like this.
I thought it was a fart. It goes burp, burp.
He does not know how to do this new phone.
Yeah, Randy is elderly as well. And
me and Randy are elderly gals.
You guys are elderly gals. But either way, I walk into the fucking room with these gals because one of them has a fucking drink and I didn't ID her. I just walked right over to them and I start picking up their drinks. I grab all of their drinks at once and then I just turn around and walk out. And
were they like, what?
No,
what?
And that shows me that they were underage because if somebody walked up to me and took my fucking drink from me, I would be like, Listen up, you fucking cunt, bitch. I mean, I would fucking lose my mind. I'd be like, no, this is my driver's license. You know what I mean? I would throw a fit. I would be like, what are you talking about? This isn't me. You know, I wouldn't just be like, okay,
How old do you think she really was?
20, probably 19 or 20.
Damn.
Yeah, well, and I mean, listen, I was drinking when I was 13 years old. I respect the hustle, little girl. But go to a stinky frat party and get underage drunk there, okay? Don't come to a fucking establishment that's my home, a place that I care about, and I could get in big freaking trouble for serving you. So then me and the other bartenders are like thinking about like, okay. How can we fucking burn this girl as she's walking out? So Kennard, the bar back at the Improv shop, put on X Gonna Give It To You. And he turned it up fucking loud. And as this little girl's walking out, all I said to her was, bye, Anna. And she looks at me and she goes, and walked out. I was like, you looked, gotcha, bitch. I thought your name was Lauren, you dumb hoe. So
you should call Lauren and tell her that this gal's using her ID. You should have taken it a step further.
I have her on Facebook. I think they're probably friends. I didn't add her. I was like, if I'm sending messages to these girls, they're going to be like, what is this old loser doing?
Psycho.
That she's this fired up about a fake ID. Because I did think about messaging that girl and being like, hey, just to let you know, your stupid bitch friend used your fucking ID.
And
tonight.
I caught her.
And I caught her red-handed, and I'm going to call the FBI on both of you. I was like, if I do that, I am a psychotic person.
Can I please see the picture of these gals?
Absolutely. Well, absolutely.
Absolutely. Well, I'm proud of your detective work.
Pretty incredible, right?
You should start your own CSI TV program.
Okay. All right. So this girl, you can't search for her. So I had to search through the guys. I did a lot of detective work, okay?
Whoa.
The guy that was with them, I had to search from his Facebook. This girl. Okay, so this is the girl. We're not going to release her last name, but her name's Anna. The girl on the right. You see?
Yep.
Okay.
I wish I could have seen her flip.
That was the name on the card. Oh, God, in her bikini shirt. It was so good. We were like, okay, how can we burn this little gal?
Maybe they were Libby Higgins fans.
Okay. Oh, you think so? They could have been. They absolutely could have been. All right,
absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay, absolutely. Okay, and this is the gal that she was posing as. Right here. That's the gal she was posing as, this little blonde bimbo. Let me tell you something.
That girl looks younger than her.
I did some incredible detective work. And man, that girl was a fucking bitch to me. There was part of me that was kind of like, huh? You think you're fucking younger and hotter than me? Do you? Do you, you fucking bitch? So I was a bit hard on her. But we didn't have anything going on at the bar, okay? And that's what this really comes down to. It was a slow night.
You should have sat her down and been like, what are you doing, kid? You know, I've been drinking since I was 13. I've been huffing fucking keyboard cleaner since I was 9. But I did that shit in my own home, you know? I didn't jeopardize people's businesses, you know? Go home, kid. Fucking get drunk at home.
Listen, Anna,
Then you
let me
could've
level
started
with you.
Giving her a good fingering.
She's old enough. I'd be like, listen, Lauren, Anna, whoever you are. I know your name's Anna. Let me level with you. I did heroin when I was 14 years old.
Jesus Christ.
Do you want to do fucking heroin? You want to run? I respect the hustle. I see what you got going on here. You're out partying in your bikini shirt. I know what you did because I've done it before. I've gone out to a bar before and been like, if I dress up too much, they're going to think I care too much. And then I was trying to look older. Mm-hmm. So I'd show up in the bar wearing sweatpants and a tank top that's too small for me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I know exactly what you're doing. Because they're going to think this little gal showing up looking all sexy and hot in her high heels from Charlotte Russe or whatever place you're going to. You think we'll believe you because you dressed up nice? Mm-mm. You did the smart thing. But here's where you made a fucking mistake, little gal. You gave me an ID. It had a different name on it than your credit card. And you asked if there was a minimum. Shut the fuck up.
That's amateur shit.
It's amateur hour shit, okay? And this is happy hour because that's what adults do. They go to happy hours. They don't ask dumbass questions like, is there a minimum? Okay? You showed up here. You should have just gone to a stinky old frat party, played some beer pong.
Or
you came out to the bunker at the improv shop.
Oh, they were in the bunker?
They were in the bunker. And you're telling me that you think you're good at this? It's child's play. Little girl.
How about next time you bring the fake ID, you bring fucking cash, okay? That way nobody can fucking look you up on Facebook.
You want to know how I wouldn't have fucking questioned it? You tipped me $1 fucking dollar, and your friend didn't tip me shit. Both of you put $10 on that fucking line. I wouldn't have said shit. I would have said, you know what, those kids are probably underage, but I'm not making a lot of fucking money tonight. Let me tell you something, ladies. You want to go under the radar? Tip a lot, okay? Bartenders will do a pass for you next time you pull any shit like that.
You want to go under the radar, go to fucking Big Daddy's down on the landing. They don't give a fuck down there what you do.
No, they don't give any fucks.
You can fuck people on the dance floor. They don't give a fuck.
Did you used to party there?
No.
Oh.
I knew some people that have partied there.
Yeah. I used to work on the landing, so.
Go to fucking Pops, okay? Shit stays open all night. They don't give a fuck.
Go to a strip club, okay? You just got to be 18 to get in there and get drunk as fuck before, all right? You don't come into a fine comedy theater establishment and try to pull one over on this gal who's done heroin longer than you ever will.
Then Putin's been alive.
Been doing heroin for 70 years. I know I look amazing. Little girls, I know I do.
Maybe you guys could have become really good friends.
I'm not becoming friends with that little gal. Not happening.
Okay.
She was mean to me. The way she scowled at me. She scowled at me like, you're wearing maternity pants. And your shirt's too small.
If I can bet you, we're just going to go down to that fucking arcade place down the street and I'll use my ID there.
Nope. I was a little hard on her, but here's the deal. I was like, I'm not going to listen, let me level with you. I'm not going to take your ID because guess what? I want you to get this right, okay?
I'm not going to take your ID because fucking Lauren needs it.
Because what am I going to do with it?
I'm going to submit it to the state of Missouri for insurance fraud.
Man, if I fucking messaged that girl, I guarantee you they would all be like, dude, this girl is a psycho.
She'd be like, I gave it to her to use, you fucking idiot.
Ugh, that's exactly what she would say. I bet it's like a sorority sister or something.
And she'd screenshot it and put it all over Instagram and tag you, and then your career would be over.
Oh, my God. She'd be like, this psychopath loser.
This psychopathic narc.
She'd get her dad to, like, message me and be like, listen, we got to cease and desist. You got to shut the fuck up. Anna's trying to become a nurse. And you're fucking her life up.
She just wants to fucking have a night out drinking with her gal friends and one guy friend.
So fucking embarrassing. But I embarrass them. You know what I'm saying? That was
X
cool.
is going to give it to you.
Yep. Bam, bam, ba-da-da, bam, bam, ba-da-da. That is so dumb. Bye, Anna.
The hair flip.
I'm like, your hair's stringy and very thin.
Was Lisa
you
laughing?
You ain't flipping shit. Yeah, we were all dying. Because it was just the only excitement we had last night. We wouldn't have cared if, like, we just wouldn't have cared otherwise. If they tipped me $5 on 5, I would have just been like, yeah, they're fucking waitresses and they're cool. But you don't tip, you get
shit. You don't get shit. You don't tip, you don't get rit.
You don't tip, you don't get a tit. What?
You don't tip, you don't get hip. You're not hip.
If you don't tip, a ghost will not fuck you. I can't believe.
Lots of people are, say, oh, Libbie's not a gal that people want to have sex with. Okay, tell that to Tanner. Tanner fucked me so much, guys. Tanner fucked me a lot, okay?
And he was a teenage boy. So, no, he didn't know how to work that clit. He didn't know.
He didn't even require me to take my clothes off. That's how fucking good he was, okay?
It was mental masturbation. I had to imagine him. I wonder
if I put my hands up like this. God, I would love to have some video of this. Okay, I'm ready for Tanner. Tell him he's ready. He's on top of you now.
Man, that process of like actually having sex would have been so long if they were sitting there and waiting for his answers.
Yeah, because he would have to run back and forth to move the Ouija board. I didn't even think about that.
It would have taken at least an hour
because he has
for everybody
hop
to
off
come.
Of me and then start saying like, okay,
and then you're kind of like sitting there like, okay,
they'll be like, he's not on you right now. He's over here. I am inserting my dingus now. Then he'd have to run back on the bed. There's got to be an easier way for ghosts to have sex with people.
Absolutely. I mean, it's got to be without a Ouija board. So I think that you really just need to harvest ghost images. Maybe if you set up a pumpkin in front of your home.
I think if we got your fortune telling clit
together,
they could probably, do like a seance and just be like, Tanner, are you here? And then Tanner can verbally tell her as he's having sex with me instead of getting up and having to go over to the Ouija board.
I think that you should just draw a really big circle in your front yard. Just kind of
with salt.
Yeah. Draw a big circle, big salt circle, and take off all of your clothing and lay in your front lawn, and maybe put a couple pumpkins around and get some Halloween candy.
Okay,
and I think that will lure him in.
But here's the deal: as a teenager, it was appropriate. We were the same age. Even though Tanner probably realistically is in his 50s, 60s, or 70s, 80s, 90s, he's still just a teenager legally, like on paper. Like if I was to go to a court of law and they said you had sex with a minor, and I'd be like, he's not really a teenager. He was in the Civil War and he's 90.
Yeah.
Can I still go to jail for that?
I don't think so, because there is also a chance that he lied when he was younger, and he could have been a 47-year-old man.
How will
you'll never know. I mean, I would say based on how experienced he seemed, I think that the fact that he didn't have you get out of missionary tells us that, he could have been a virgin. He could have died a virgin.
Can I just have a moment here to talk to the listeners? If there's anyone out there that can talk to the dead, would you please find Tanner and see how old he really is? Because I would love to rekindle our relationship, but I can't do it if he's a child, because I am a woman. And please.
Man, you are actually crying right now.
I really miss Tanner. I forgot how much time I spent with Tanner every day after school. You would come home from school in our Catholic school uniform, red plaid. We always wore shorts underneath because the boys would always try to look at our pussies.
Do you think that when you were playing the pass out game across against the wall, and when you would fall down, that sometimes you were falling onto Tanner's penis? Because sometimes your mouth would stay open and it would be like. Do you think that you would just fall right on to?
I may have.
Do you think maybe you did give him a blowjob and you just didn't know it?
He may have been standing there, like doing this, with
Going,
his dick out
"Whoa."
and just waiting for me just to fall. I don't know. I may have given a ghostly blowjob, but I'll never know.
God, that is so erotic. Like, I am just covered in.
Maybe I gave a ghostly hand job, Who
Yeah.
knows?
I mean, you could have, for all you know, you could have been sleeping and he could have just placed his.
But that borders on the Me Too movement. Like,
Absolutely.
I want
Absolutely.
that verbal communication that, I'm consensually having sex with a ghost right now.
Wow. I mean, I wonder if anybody else has a Me Too story about a ghost.
I am shook to my core today.
I
can't stop thinking about my first love. We thought it was Jason, the guy with the big hog, was my first love. But do I know that Tanner didn't have a huge hog? I don't know. I did feel a little tingling, but I don't know if that was just excitement or because he had a big dong.
I am so shook right now. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, it's just absolutely
I tell
crazy.
You, when I leave here, I'm going to immediately start a group message with Rhonda and Kathy.
Do you still have their phone numbers?
Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say, guys, do you remember when we fucked a ghost, teenage ghost?
Yeah, I need to hear everything that they have to say because
they might not be ready to talk about it. This is something I didn't talk about for years because of shame.
Yeah.
You don't meet many people who lose their virginity to a spirit.
Do you think that maybe you didn't lose your virginity?
I have to find all these things out.
Mm-hmm. You got to go on a mission. This is you getting to know yourself again.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I'm just so excited for you. I'm so excited that you decided to share with me that you lost your virginity in front of your friends with a ghost. So that's very brave of you to not only have sex with somebody and have it be an intimate moment, but that you did it in front of two of your teenage friends. That is
they had
so
to help
fun.
facilitate.
They had to help
facilitate it.
They had to help self-felicitate and self-degrade me.
It wouldn't have been possible without them. Like, one person can't use the Ouija board. It's what it says on the directions.
It has to be two, so that one person can push it.
Right, exactly.
With their
the Tanner pushed it.
Absolutely, yeah.
And when Tanner, I heard you walking again.
Well, I think it's just very, very, very cool that you guys all took turns having sex with this ghost.
What's the
in front of each other?
What's the statutes of limitations of having sex with a teenage ghost?
The Statue of Liberty is. I mean, it could be. I think it's actually going to be never ending because it's just that's. I don't think there is going to be one. I'm not sure you could even file a case because how can they prove that they're there?
He'll come in and he'll be like, I really did have sex with her. Ooh.
It was roast beef even back then. And you're like, what?
Wait, you really did see it then?
Oh, shit.
No!
They're like, ma'am, can you please show us how you laid down on that bed when you were having doggy? It was actually just missionary, Mr. Judge. So, ma'am, we need you to show us how you laid on the bed in front of Rhonda.
I can't wait till my sister hears this and finds out that I had ghost sex on her bed. Because we always hung out in her room because she was always working. And she had a stereo up there, a record player.
It was bumping. That was a sex room.
That was fucking...
You think she was having a lot of sex in there too?
I don't
They were
think
all
so.
having sex?
Mm-mm. She didn't have time. She was too busy working. My mom made her work all the time.
Working 9 to 5. Wow.
What a way to make a live. She worked at a place called Sizes Unlimited. What a fucking place.
What is that?
It was a big girl store.
Oh, really? Beef Dog 69 XXL.
Sizes Unlimited. Wow.
What a fucking lame name for a
We've
store.
come a long way. Now we got the Lane Bryant.
Now we got the Lane Bryant and, all right.
Sizes Unlimited.
Hi, this is Sizes Unlimited, where we've got unlimited sizes. Call us at Sizes Unlimited for your unlimited size
needs.
for whatever occasion your size may need to be unlimited.
You wear a size 12? We got it. You wear a size 24? We also got it. You wear a size 30, 32? Guess what? We got it.
You wear a size extra small? We might have it.
I don't think we have anything on that side of the spectrum.
You wear a size 38D? That's a good size. We got it.
Sizes Unlimited.
What a shitty ass store name.
Downtown St. Louis, across from the St. Louis Center Mall.
That was lost in a fire. No, I don't know.
Was it?
I didn't even know there was a mall there.
Yeah, there was about 100 years ago. I used to take the bus down there. 74 Florissant.
74 floors, me and my elderly pocketbook.
74 Florissant. Me and my friend get on the bus. We had a bus transfer and we'd go on down there.
Did a bus train. It took about 6 hours to get down to the mall, so we'd wake up about 3 a.m.
Yes.
No big whoop.
Guess who I go to the mall with? Rhonda and Kathy.
Wow.
Ghost fuckers.
Well, I need you to talk to them and then get back with us. So, guys, we're going to be back with that next week on the podcast because we need to know. And if you have any questions about Libbie and her ghost fuckery, just DM her, Send her a picture of your ghost stick. Send me a picture of your ghost stick.
Or your ghost lover.
Yeah, or your ghost clit. Whatever.
Maybe it's Tanner.
Whatever you're into.
Wearing his Civil War outfit. With that weird hat that's like smashed down on the top, but not really, and they wear it
That
to the
weird
side.
mustache.
Very woolen outfit.
Mm-hmm. We've been going for 7 hours. No, it has actually been a long time.
You know what? This is what the people want, though.
They want extended sets. They want it.
Well, I would like to give it up to Randy, who is here every time we need him, hanging up stuff on the fucking walls.
Randy does a lot for us, but the one thing he can't do is turn off his fuckings. He doesn't know how. Give it up for Kitty. He's somewhere that's really...
If you could give Randy a follow on the internet, that'd be great, because he works hard for us. All he wants is sexy gals messaging him.
Mm-hmm. Send him messages of your tits or someone else's tits. And let me tell you, it is okay to send pictures that you find online of tits. So
You don't have to send your own tits.
no, you did. You are not
Randy's-
required.
He'll jerk off. He doesn't care whose tits they are. He's going to be jerking off to whatever you send him.
Mm-hmm. He will be eating cold pizza, jerking off to your tits. So don't forget it, ladies.
With his
Okay?
glasses with only one arm.
Oh, fuck.
I fell asleep there. Wow, where are we?
Where are we? All right, everybody. Thanks for listening to Slop City podcast. And
See you the next time we're here.
see you next Thursday, gang.
Slop Sisters.
Slop Sisters. We are going to get some merch at some point. So just be on the lookout for that, okay? We'll let you know. You don't have to seek it out yourself. We'll let you know. Because we're givers. We are givers. And we're here.
And thanks. We appreciate you being there with us.
Appreciate all y'all so much. So thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you for doing this. Okay. We love you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
and